Hey guys, a very good morning. Fabio here. Hope you guys are all doing well and welcome to a new daily market outlook. So in today's market outlook, the usual pairs are going to be discussed. My apologies for my voice today. I'm very sick. I think I've got a migraine or I've got COVID, but yeah, I love my job this much. So still going to upload a video. But yeah, without further ado, let's just dive in and yeah, let's see what's going on. Okay guys, so first of all, of course, the dollar index retraced in towards that area of supply, which I mentioned yesterday. And as we can see, perfect reaction back down. For now, what can we expect? To be honest, still not much. Dollar index is just consolidating, I personally think, and I wouldn't be surprised if we push down in towards this lower area of demand. Why in towards this lower area of demand? Well, of course, we also had this first and initial zone over here where we already saw a reaction to. However, this zone has been spiked out of, so there's no demand in it anymore. So for me personally, it seems more logical that we're going to push in towards this zone over here. So yeah, that's a dollar index pretty much. Let's head over to Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, yeah, pretty much interesting. We've been pulling up since Asian session. As you can clearly see, we saw a retracement in towards this kind of small demand zone. This area is demand because it kind of took out this major high. It's not a very strong area of demand, and I also wouldn't really trade it, but it does work sometimes. And as we can see, it's currently working. So personally, I think we're going to be taking out this high very soon. Tap in towards there, either drop from there or of course drop from this higher zone. So yeah, that's Aussie dollar. Let's head over to Euro dollar. Euro dollar, kind of interesting price action yesterday. As we can see, we dumped down in towards here. Then we saw that initial reaction during London session. However, kind of towards New York, we saw a further dump in towards this major area of demand down below over here, which essentially just took out this high over here, or this high, whatever you want to take. Euro dollar is just so messy. I'm not personally going to be trading it. This supply zone has been filled, this demand zone has been filled, so now for me it's just waiting until we break in either direction. If we come in towards this demand, I'll be looking for longs. For supply, I have not yet really seen an area of interest. Maybe from this supply zone we could look for potential shorts if we see a lower time frame trend switch. So yeah, that's Euro dollar. Aussie dollar and Kiwi dollar looking more interesting. Pound dollar has been moving up pretty much as expected. On pound dollar, we also saw a retracement in towards this bearish candle which got engulfed where demand is inside. As you can see, clear demand grab, now pushing up higher. For me personally, we're going to take out this high very soon, and then we could potentially see a drop on this ascending wedge. But yeah, I'm still being safe because I would love to see those higher levels still. Mainly due to the fact that this area of supply has already been filled once on the 4 hour or on the daily. So hence why. But yeah, once we see a high takeout of this high over here, 1.36077, I do expect kind of like a reaction back down towards the downside. So yeah, let's head over to Kiwi dollar. So Kiwi dollar, still waiting for some potential more upside. Kiwi dollar did essentially the same as Aussie dollar, as pound dollar. Sorry. We saw a retracement in towards this area of demand, which essentially took out this mini trend line over here, pulled back. Now seeing a bullish reaction. Personally, I would love to see a push up higher, but for the same reason, we could also see a dump starting to initiate, purely because of the fact that essentially this area of demand didn't take out this high over here. So it's kind of like a weak low, which you expect to get run. But yeah, preferably I would love to see this high get hit, take out stop losses above, potentially even push up a little bit higher, kind of in towards this wick to wick zone. And then from there see a dump because that's just better value. At this current moment in time, over here, I'm not a major fan if I look at the daily. If we go in towards the 4 hour, however, because we have to keep in mind that the daily is bearish and the daily doesn't need to retrace that far. If we look at the 4 hour, we do have two very interesting areas of supply. This first one, as we can see, we are going to liquidate those highs, in my opinion. And then from there, we could see that big dump. If we do push up higher, wait for an initial reaction, pull back, and then for the real dump to occur after liquidation has formed. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Bearish confirmation in either one of my zones. Gold was last. Yeah, gold has been retracing pretty much as expected, as you guys know. Gold is bearish on the 4 hour. I personally think we are pushing up higher because of the news of some new variants, COVID-wise. But yeah, I'm kind of looking for a reaction inside of here, but I would need to see like a 15-minute trend switch. My preferable shorting zone is, of course, over here. So yeah, that's kind of pretty much it, guys. Yeah, two zones to look out for. Zone number 1, zone number 2. Zone number 2 holds a preference because it's at better value, so higher value, and therefore higher probability for a drop. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you a fantastic day. Thanks.